So reason number one, and this is starting off with the obvious one. I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, oh my god, I did so many cool things. Like, I should be more thankful more often. I think sense of self and identity is one of the hardest things to figure out. Hi there, my name is Gunnar, and I'm quite new to posting on YouTube consistently. Today I wanted to take a second to make a video on the 5 reasons how YouTube is changing my life and how it can change yours too. So I have less than 1,000 subscribers right now. I think at this moment I have like 780. And I do think that saying YouTube has changed my life is a bit dramatic, but at the same time I think there's a few different things that have changed very dramatically in my personal life that has been from creating YouTube videos, and I just wanted to share those with you guys. Okay, so reason number one. This is the obvious one. I'm starting with it. We're gonna get it out of the way, but one of the main things that this has helped me with is my memories are more clear and sharp. I think this kind of goes back to like journal entries. I find YouTube videos to be similar to that. I've probably journaled on and off since I was maybe in my like 16 or 17 years old. I found that journaling has really helped me remember key components and key memories of my life. I can reflect and read back like about the minute details of my day-to-day, but I do find that YouTube helps me remember the visual components of it, which sometimes I feel like are even more important than like the literal details of what actually happened in the day. I don't rewatch my YouTube videos super often, but my travel videos I do tend to go back to every like 6 months just to kind of see things that I've previously done in my life. When I start to kind of get some vague memories about what I was doing there or where I was. And it's always nice to reflect back to. So it really helps me remember certain trips, certain people that I was hanging out with. But yeah, I've noticed as I get older, I feel like I'm reaching full capacity up here. And the videos that I make help me to cling on to some of those memories so that I can bring in some new information and let that kind of, I don't even know what I'm saying. Basically what happens is I won't have watched any of my videos for like 6 months or a year, and then all of a sudden one night at like 2 a.m. I'm like falling down a rabbit hole of my own channel and being like, oh my god, I did so many cool things. Like, I should be more thankful more often. So reason number 2 is realizing the potential. And what I mean by this is that YouTube, watching it and creating content has made me realize that there are so many jobs out there. We have no idea what jobs are going to be created in the future, and we don't know what jobs are going to go away in the future as well. YouTube has shown me that as long as you're passionate about something, you can make a career in anything. It doesn't really have to be a normal 9-to-5 job. It can be whatever you want it to really be. I know that getting paid on YouTube is a bit more of a different story and not as practical as a lot of people think it is. But at the same time, I think there's career routes everywhere, and YouTube makes me realize the exponential amounts of potential that is out there for a job. Potential is in everything more than just in jobs as well. So my potential for what I can create for myself and my art career and things like that are also always on my mind. And I don't have to put myself in one niche. I can explore a lot of different things at the same time as well, which is really fun. Number 3 is that I'm being bolder. I'm being bolder in my art choices as well as just in my self-confidence in general. I think that with being bolder, especially in my art, I've just been taking a lot of risks lately. Not all of them have been working out for sure, which is also a huge part of growth. But I think overall I'm just really content with all the things that I've been trying lately and just putting myself out there, even posting videos like this. I think teenage me always wanted to do this more than I think I know teenage me always wanted to do this, but I never had the confidence to really like sit here and kind of speak in front of a camera. I would always try to like change my personality a bit and be a bit more like high energy, but I think it's just good to just be yourself in front of the camera and not really worry about what people are thinking of you. The right people that will want to watch your content will gravitate towards you naturally, and you really don't have to force that. But I'm trying to make a few different pottery projects that are just unique to me, and I haven't seen other people make it all. So I'm really excited to kind of implement this third rule really heavily in 2024 and just keep being bold. Reason number 4 is I have a better understanding of what's important to me. I think sense of self and identity is one of the hardest things to figure out as a person, and YouTube has really made me narrow in and focus on what I really love to do, what I think other people would like to see, and as well as what I want to do with this life that I have. I personally have 3 main points with this. I want people to be entertained by my content, I want people to be inspired by my content, and I want them to also be seen/heard through my content. I feel like my main focus in life lately has just been trying my best at spreading kindness, happiness, and just trying to make myself be as happy as I can be. I feel like I didn't really describe this one that well. I had a lot of better thoughts in my head, but just be a nice person, essentially, is kind of what I'm trying to say here. Like, spread kindness. My 5th and final reason is that I trust my instincts better. I think this just is something that you just naturally get better with in time. I think trusting your instincts is something that is very hard to do at times. We always have the head versus heart battle type of thing going on. But for me, I've noticed in time, like, my instincts are a bit more accurate on like, do this or don't do that. More so not just in making YouTube videos, just in everyday life. Like, I'm making decisions a lot quicker, a lot more fine-tuned decision making, I will say, compared to just sporadically trying different things and seeing how it works. I'm really trusting my gut feelings that I have a lot more, and making sure I'm very in tune with, is this what I want to be doing, or is this something I feel like I'm being pushed into doing? But trusting your instincts is definitely a very hard thing to do. As long as you're being open to being wrong, I think it's good to be trusting your instincts. But it's definitely not always the right thing to do. So obviously you can make these discoveries in your own life without creating a YouTube channel. That is not the necessity to get to this point. Creating these videos has definitely opened my mind up to a lot of different possibilities. So creating this channel and making all these videos and really pushing my hobbies to become more part-time or full-time jobs has really been a great thing for me. I'm really excited to look into the future and see all the potential and the possibilities that it'll have for me lined up. And at the end of the day, as long as you're happy with what you're doing with your own life, that's the biggest part. As long as you're not harming others by making yourself happier, just keep pushing. Keep doing what you love. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video of mine, and I hope you have a great rest of your day today.